Koffee lied. Koffee lied.
Can't ball in a life, man.
Because I've been crying. I've been crying. She said can't ball in, and I've been crying. I've been crying. This is gonna be like a journal entry. Wait, before I even start, let me take my magnesium. Because if I don't take it, I'm not gonna remember. These are so huge. Like, I can't take pills really well. I'm always choking on them. I should be knocked out in a couple minutes. I don't know what it is, but I know that whenever I talk like this, people say, oh, you should be so grateful. You know, you have everything going for you. You're doing well in life. But, like, I don't know what it is. But it just feels as though I'm so lost in this world. I had a whole concept for this video. I was gonna go outside in my backyard and, like, shoot this and a whole thing. But, like, honestly, I started, like, doing this as a journal entry rant. And I was just like, might as well post this on the tube. I pride myself with giving an authentic experience of what like I'm going through in life, and my channel is all about shared experiences. So why did I put that in quotation? About like having shared experiences, and I feel like a lot of persons are going through what I'm going through. Like when I thought about my 20s, like I just thought about having life together. Newsflash, it's not like that at all. And like I finally grasp the concept that my 20s aren't gonna be what I thought it was gonna be when I was 16. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I finally grasp the concept. But I just feel like being an adult, oh my god, it's like one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. I don't know, when I decide to be an adult, the whole world decides to crumble and fall. There's a war, there's disease, there's gas prices increasing. There's so many things happening that I can't even like fathom. Like you're working hard every day, but it just feels like it's never enough. You're trying to manage work-life balance, but it just feels like your work life is balance is non-existent because you're working more than you're living life. You know, you're trying to manage relationships, friendships, handling grief at a young age. Like nobody prepared me for handling grief. Nobody. Like if you told me even last year that I would be handling the grief of my dad or like mourning my dad, I could not like think of that. Like I never thought in my wildest mind that my dad would have died. Never. Never. And it's just like so hard to just like grasp everything and keep life going when I'm going through like going through everything internally just like to balance it all. It's just a lot. And I know other people are like going through the same thing. Like even the other day, like I went to the gas station. Like we all know gas prices are like increasing. And I'm looking at the gas price and I'm just like, what the heck? That could have filled my tank before. That's bringing me like 3 to 4 bars off from being full. And I'm just like, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. The math is not mathing when I go to the gas station, guys. It's not. And it's the thing, like, I know I'm working hard, working multiple jobs, like, I'm not lazy. But it just feels like I'm running on a treadmill that someone keeps speeding up. I feel like every time I reach a goal, there's just something else to get to. And granted, that is life, and I know I have to deal with that. But sometimes it is just so exhausting. It is just exhausting to try to function when everything is like just going haywire. Like I talk to my friends about this every day and we're just like, bro, it's just absolutely insane, like everything that's going on. And people might be looking from the outside looking in and they're like, "Ugh, you have it all together, you have a great job." And granted, I'm super grateful for those things. Never in my life am I gonna sit and say, I'm not grateful. I am absolutely grateful. However, I feel like there is just a lack of connection, I hope that's the best word to use, between my job and just like purpose. I just feel like there's no purpose in anything that I'm doing of lately. And I don't know, I just feel like I lack drive. I just feel like I'm going, but it's just like, what's the end goal? And that's the thing, I know the end goal, but it's like the journey to get there is so blurred. And I know old people are watching this, or older folks are watching this, and like, young people have no way. Young people have, I work really hard. I work nonstop. I work at least 6 days. Why are you busting into my room? I don't even know where I was. My sister just barged in my room. I just feel like my 20s has been a constant character building experience. That's what it is. It just feels like I'm always doing extra credit, but it doesn't go to my GPA. Does that make sense? There's just a lack of direction. I think that's what it is. And I'm a very self-aware person. Like, even my therapist said that. She's just like, Dania, you know exactly what you're supposed to do. So sometimes it's so hard for us to have a conversation. Like, I come to my therapy sessions with my solutions, and that's also very exhausting because, like, why am I trying to help myself? I was saying, like, I know I'm a very, like, self-aware person. So I'm very cognizant of the fact that because my relationship with Christ is so far, I am struggling. Like, I know that for a fact. Like, whenever my life is in chaos, I just know, like, the distance between me and God is just off. I don't know, you're like, then girl, if you know that, why you're not, like, locked in? And it's, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like after losing my dad, I just feel like, yes, I love the Lord and I have faith. And, like, whenever I'm in anything, like, I know that's like my source of help. But I feel like there is just a heaviness that I'm feeling. Like, maybe it's the grief that's consuming me, and I go about my life every day so people think I'm okay. But I also feel as though, like, there's just a constant need to know why that happened. Like, I need to know, like, is my dad okay? Granted, he's like a man of God, but like, you read the Bible, and God requires us to be pure. He requires us to be, I'm not gonna say perfect, but upstanding. And it's just like, was my dad upstanding in his last moments? Like, he's a great man, phenomenal. Everybody can say absolutely perfect things about, like, great things about him. But those are things I struggle with at nighttime when I cannot sleep. I'm just constantly thinking, like, is he in a good place? Like, is he resting well? Like, I really hope he is. And I think about that with even my grandparents. I just feel like the concept of death is just hard for me to, like, understand. And trust me, I do know that we must all die and we go to places, because I do believe in heaven and hell, because I believe in God, and that's what he tells us about. So yeah, sidetracking. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, I just know, like, whenever my life is in topsy turvy, it is because of that. And I am truly trying. Like, I'm trying to read my Bible every day, which I don't do. I'm being completely honest. I mean, if you guys look at my videos from 2024 till now, I was in my word. I was preaching every day. I was not really preaching, but I was like understanding what the word was. The true desire or burning desire that I had before is just like not there. And people pray for me, honestly. That's all I can say. Pray for me, because I have no desire to be far from God. I have no desire to be in a place where I can't hear from God. And I just feel as though because of that, that's why I'm like lacking direction. And it's so funny, God has still been so good to me. I have a roof over my head, I have food, I have gas in my car. I'm privileged. I can be very truthful and transparent to say I am privileged. Like, since my dad died, like, he was the breadwinner. My dad worked in, granted, I've been on my own, so I've been making my own money. But, like, if I need help, I can ask my dad. But, like, my family were doing okay. Like sometimes I'm just like in my head, I was like, how are we gonna like do life without my dad? But God has provided for us in so many ways. Like sometimes I'm just so mind blown by everything he's still doing for us when our eyes are not on him. And that's how I truly know, like, I'm a child of God. Like, He looks out for me, He loves me, He still wants the best for me, despite like me not fully having my eyes on Him. And I can be so transparent to say that. And I really want to get back to a place where I have my eyes on God. But as for no, not saying, but like, I'm not gonna do that. It's just like I'm struggling and I'm being very transparent about that. And I want to get back to a place where I am focused on the Lord like 150%, and I feel close to Him. And I know I'm in a season now where He is shaping and building me, and it's like character development in some ways. Uh but nonetheless, it's still hard. It is still very hard. And I know I'm not like the only person going through this, and this is like such a jumbled rant. But like it's my true thoughts and feelings. It's the things that I'm going through, it's the things that I sit every day and like think about. Sometimes I look at it and I was like, 16-year-old me would not be proud of 28-year-old me, because who I was at 16, I was super ambitious, super. I'm still those things, but I feel like because life has taken a toll on me, it's just like each time something punches me, I lose momentum. 16-year-old me was just like, 21-year-old me, 22-year-old me was just like this girl was at it. But no, life is just like every time it hits me, it's just like I'm getting up, but I'm wounded. So the pace that I'm going with before is not the pace that I was going with. It's just like I'm sluggish. I'm barely bringing myself to get through the things that I'm doing. And on the outside, I am like, from another person's perspective, like I'm always working, I'm always going, I'm always doing. I'm on autopilot. I'm just going because I can't stop, because that's all my body knows what to do, to work. I always say I'm most productive when like I'm okay when I'm most productive, in the sense that if I have to sit with my thoughts or if I am not doing anything, I I will crash out. Like I can't just not do anything. I hope I'm making sense to somebody out there as a type A girl. But those are the things I'm like struggling with. And even today I was saying like I'm craving a master's degree. I am craving a master's degree. But what do I want to do my master's in? I don't know. Yes, I studied journalism and communication, and I've been thinking about project management, and I know I'm good at it. Like every role I go in, persons always like stare me to do some project management tasks. Like at my current job, they have me on a project management task currently, and that's something I just naturally thrive at because I'm good at organizing stuff. I'm good at keeping stuff together. And project management is way more than that, but that's like the general consensus of like basis of what it is. So it's just like I don't know what to do, guys. I know someone out there right now does not know what to do. It's just like I'm also about to hit 30, and I know people are like, your 30s are great. It's lovely. Absolutely. I am excited to be 30. I am not looking at 30 as being old and cold. I'm excited because there's more life after that. Life is going to get better. I'm just in a season. But all I'm saying is just like I have a lot of things I want to accomplish. And yes, we shouldn't put time on things because we do not authorize. We are not like the master of time, I should say, or when things should be accomplished. But it's just like, where am I going to get the money to do these things? Cost of living is going up and our paychecks aren't. And I'm so exhausted. Like, I have to be working so many jobs to do everything I want to do. And I don't want to live like that. And yes, we should grind in our 20s so we can live a nice, fabulous life in our 30s. But I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So yes, when Koffee say can't ball in her life, man, I am crying. Are you crying? Because I'm crying. Bye, guys.